Good morning, everyone. My name is George Kosch. I'm the CEO of Worldprofit, and today is the 23rd of May. Just moving along in spring, looking good. I thought I'd start out with this screen here because this is the screen that we all see, right? We're either silver members or platinum members, but there are, basically the same um, screen that you see here. We've got menus everywhere, and I'll come back to this because there's a lot of stuff going on here, and you can expect that because the company's over 30 years old. So we have a lot of stuff in here, and we'll talk about that. I just want to give everyone a nice overview of things and discuss, things that you want to look at and things you don't want to look at. And again, here we are. So, a little bit about these workshops that I do every Friday. They're very informal. I'm really here as your sponsor, help you out with any questions that you have. I like to introduce everything the way I am now by saying, "Hey, here's where we're from and everything like that," and then we go on to today's topics. Essentially, my goal is to get between 5 and 10% of the membership to actually go through and do the process, go through the training. And I know that sounds crazy. You're thinking, you mean 1 out of 10 people? Yeah, actually, after 30 years of doing this, yeah, if I could get one person out of every 10 that has paid to upgrade to actually do anything that I'm teaching, I'm happy. That's really good for me. So if you're the 1 in 10, follow along if you're watching this live or recorded, and don't feel bad because the if you do this program, you will be successful because the 9 other people aren't. And that's again, these are just the facts. So if you're promoting, going on the sites like Curriculus, State of the Art Mailer, and things like that, you're the 1 person in 10. So be pretty proud of that. That's awesome. Really incredible. We're going to talk about the reason for that, and I do have a reason for that in today's topics. We go back to 1994. I came out of university at military college as a pilot. I did that for 6 more years, so I did a total of 10 years. Got my degree in math and physics, not in computer programming. And I had a year of pay because I retired after 10 years, wanted to do something different. And the year of pay was part of the deal, plus cash and all kinds of things. Ended up on a kitchen table and playing around with the internet. And I was a programmer before I started doing any of that. I had a lot of hours of programming, databases mostly. And it just worked out. We were right place at the right time. And we are the first official affiliate program in existence on the internet. Number one. There were no others. We were it. And we formed our affiliate program, which exists now, because people asked us, what do we get? What do I get if I tell people about you? So we created a doorway system. And again, we created that saying, if you use this link and people come in, we'll not only give them their own link, but if they purchase, we'll give you a commission. And you can think of it as a doorway, right? It's an entryway into Worldprofit. And to this day, that model hasn't changed. So the way that you can take advantage of that is get started the right way. Be the 1 in 10. 1 in 10 people that actually do this. They get on lesson number 3. You ask for your bonuses, but you learn how to use those bonuses by doing the program, actually watching the videos under the Start Here button, go through the process, and say to yourself all along, write it on a sticky if you want. All I'm doing is I'm joining a site, I'm copying ads, I'm pasting those ads into the posting area, and I'm sending them. That's it. There's nothing more to the program. I have somebody right now that is doing that. Well, I'm being told they're doing it, and I have another person in the same boat. And every day I check their ad tracker and I don't see much. I just don't see it. Folks, if you just do this, you will be successful, but you got to put time into it. Give me 21 days of pure promotion and you'll see some success. It'll amaze you, because if 1 out of 10 members are actually doing this, does that apply to other programs too? Other affiliate programs? Oh, you bet it does. There's very few people that are actually out there promoting consistently. If they all did it, we'd be saturated. It probably wouldn't work very well. There'd be too many ads going out. So you join sites, copy the ads, post the ads, and you repeat that over and over again. Sounds like that's what Coca-Cola does, isn't it? Every time you watch TV, you see these ads. They never stop. They're all super annoying. You can't even browse the internet anymore on your phone. You're trying to read. Well, why is that? Well, these companies are promoting. That's what you have to do to generate leads and then, of course, sales. We're here 7 days a week to assist. We're always here. If you need any help, just fill out a support form. Make sure you get a Gmail account to do your business email with. It is the best. Also, if you ever turn around and say to yourself, I don't know if this works. Well, you're the result of it working, right? You signed up for Worldprofit based on an ad you saw. Somebody sent that ad out. It didn't just magically appear. You signed up as a lead or as an associate. You saw what we have and you did it. So say to yourself, why did I join? What made me join? Most likely it was a bonus. It was the offer, right? We made an offer in the member area and you said, I'll take that. Okay, so that's how simple the program is. All of the other things that you see, just dressing, just to help you make sales, generate traffic, etc. That's all the tools are there for. You don't have to use them all. Just find a system that works for you and do that. Now, the second video, and these videos are easy to find. You just click the Start Here button. It's right under your image that you loaded. It says Start Here, and you'll find these videos right here ready to go. Okay, the very first video, this one here, is in ebook form and video form, and you can go through that, and it's going to set up your commission preference, your profile area, your image, and everything that you want to load up. Make sure that you know how to find your way around the member area, how to get support, and of course, set up your ads. You don't have to set them up today or the day you join, but you can use them for your affiliate programs. We have the Diamond, Ruby Solos, and the 1-year traffic blaster that you get just for signing up, upgrading to Silver. Why do we give all of this stuff away? Easy. We're confident that you're going to stay with us month after month, continuing to do the program and promote. Right? So again, we have Worldprofit Live Business Center is in there for all of you. It's there for support, and the monitors that are in there are members, and they volunteer their time to help close sales, making offers. When you sign up associates or you're given associates, if you're a monitor, you signed up for Silver, you got some free associates. Those are from the thousands upon thousands of associates that have signed up with Worldprofit that don't have a sponsor. Or in most cases, their sponsor dropped out, right? They just said, I don't want to do this. Well, then we take those associates and we just open them up. You have the ad tracker. That's our most powerful program because it says these are clicks that are coming in through your promotion. And remember, we do send out a newsletter every single day to the active associates. probably about 40, 55, close to 60,000. There are a lot of active associates, I mean, over 1 million, but they haven't logged in for 6 months. So we don't bother with them. It's a waste of money because we pay money to send our newsletters out. We're not going to waste money on somebody that hasn't logged in for 6 months. What's the point? Hey, if they decide to, great. We do get a lot of them that occasionally will try to log in and they've forgotten their password, so they fill out a support form and then we help them. If you want to make your promotions faster and more efficient, highly recommend you go to the cool tools area and you check into these 3 right here: JIT-Bit Auto Text, RoboForm, and EM Client, which is it's called Email Client. It's just for email management. Works great. All right. Does anybody have any questions about this? And by the way, you folks that are in here right now, you're the 1 out of 10. You're the ones that are actually in here. And I know you are. I recognize your names. You guys do promotion, right? So I wanted to have a special topic today. I don't usually do this, but it's called "You're Being Lied To." And I got something in from a company called ClickBank. And I've been a member there and a successful marketer for ClickBank for many, many years. And I got an article and it caught my eye because it's the truth. It's the truth that I've been trying to tell people. And that truth is that it takes hard work and it's not easy to make money online, to do this business, to be an affiliate marketer. And the reason that only 1 out of 10 people do the program, do the promotion, is they are receiving probably on average, I'm just going to say an average of 10 emails per day telling them that it's extremely easy to make money, lying, that they can make thousands of dollars a week or per month with very little effort, which is another lie, and that you can buy your way to money. In other words, pay $1,500 and this will be better, because you're spending so much money that this system is great. Another lie. And a lot of people, 9 out of 10, will see these things and be brought into them. Now, do they get in and then promote? Do they actually do the work? No, they never do. They're always looking for, well, I didn't make my 1,000, but it's okay. It's embarrassing, right? They're not going to ask for their money back. They're just going to look for the next one. And so you have these 9 out of 10 people, and I'm talking about silver or platinum members, that are always searching for that easy one, the one that'll finally hit the jackpot, not realizing that there are none. They don't exist. They never have, and they never will. It's always been this way. And they're not going to listen to me or anybody in particular, but I did really enjoy reading that article. If you can Google it, I'm sure you might find it. It's just Google the terms "you are being lied to," and you'll probably find it. Maybe put the word ClickBank. You can read it for yourself. I won't post it. It was just a really good article about what does work. What works? Promotion. You have to have leads. You were a lead before you became a silver or platinum member. You were marketed to by somebody working very hard. And that's how it works. And the saddest part is this will never, ever change. It's always going to be that way. Okay, so again, I state it for probably the 1,000th time. I mean, I've done over 1,000 workshops now, and I've been very honest with people. I mean, I still put in a lot of hours every day, and you would think that this would be all on, autopilot. Well, a lot of our advertising is. We pay for it. It's called Fast Track. it is on autopilot, but it costs a tremendous amount of money. It's not cheap. And I don't want you to do that. I really don't. I don't want to sell people into, investing $1,000 a month in advertising like we do. We're the company and people pay for the co-op, right? But if you want to do it for free, it is possible, but it takes a lot of work. And all you have to do, follow lesson 3 and do the promotion. That's it. Okay. So before we go to the new messaging system and who's logged in, let's just go back to the member area here and just take an overview of what it is, like what's going on here. What are all the parts? Because I'm going to be doing a brand new video 1, the first video that you see under start training. I am going to redo that video and make sure that it's modern, because this is all modern now, right? It looks much different. It's essentially the same, it's just looks different. I mean, all the same parts are in here. But this live business center that you're seeing here is powered by members. Okay, and you can see them in there, and there you can just look up here and you can see the name of the monitor, which is updated as they come on duty. And they usually go for 1 or 2 hours, sometimes 3, and they just watch over things. Right now, you can see a couple of very important things, and these are good for monitors to know, but the Get Started Here button is right there in red. And then you've got your promotion links. These are just questions that are asked a lot. How do I get started? Where are my links? Where are my links to promote? Remember the doorway thing, right? There they are. So you get started here, your promotion links, and then Worldcoin, because I want all of you to go in there and place ads for your affiliate programs. And I'm going to tell you why Worldcoin works very well, and a little trick that I used. It's a trick. So we'll get to that. Up above here, you can see that we have a message center, and the message center is great. It's got things like live training today. Let George Kosch buy ads. So go in here, you can see these, and you can remove them to, if you've seen the different messages. These messages are put up here by our president, Sandy Hunter. She puts these up and she makes sure that they're always updated, such as today. If you go in here later today, it'll say boot camp is posted, that kind of thing. Way over on the top, you can see there's 2 different menus that we have. There's the modern menu, which looks like the one that I have with all the little icons and the color. And if you want, you can switch to the classic menu right over here with this button on the left. I'm trying to highlight it, but you can look just left, it says classic menu, and it will switch you to the other menu, which is really just a bunch of links. You can use either one. Okay, you can use either one. I might even move that button up top or something, I don't know, but it's there, easy to use. This is really important too, it's called My Menu. And I use this thing all the time. And when you click on it, you can see that this menu shows up on the right that you can populate by clicking Manage Menu. So areas that you go into a lot can be put up in there. And then you can just close it, or you can just click outside of it. Steve says, what surprised me, George, is the amount of associates that don't even log in. Sorry to interrupt. No, Steve, that's absolutely true. Many of the associates that you may have signed up might not be real. They could be paid signups, which is the worst. Those guaranteed signups, they're not real. They're people, but they're just getting paid to sign up. So you could check into that. You could put in a support ticket and say, hey, George, can you check my associates and give me some insight into what's going on? That kind of a thing. And I'll check. I'll look at your associates for you. Let me tell you something that's interesting though, Steve. And this will catch your eye. We have a lot of search engine power from Worldprofit because we've been online for a long time. We have a lot of YouTube videos that other people have done, influencers and things about our free ads, because they get people to watch their videos because it's a very beneficial thing, right? Oh, free ads? Yeah, I'll watch your videos. So they make money. So they send people and they say, just Google Worldprofit and you can get set up. 100%, 100% of those people that sign up log in and activate their account. All of them. No exceptions, not one. I've never had one, not one, that doesn't log in. And if they can't, they fill out a support ticket as fast as you can say the word support ticket. So if you're paying for people to sign up, don't. It's a waste of money. You want to do real old-fashioned promotion. Go into Facebook groups. Use AI to craft really great ads for Facebook. It'll create images, everything that you want. Remember, if you're using any kind of solo ad service and you're getting signups and they're not logging in, because they have to, they get that screen that comes up that says, hey, thanks for signing up. By the way, check your email for the link. Say it to yourself. George says that the Fast Track associates all authenticate without fail. Why? Well, why would you sign up if you didn't want to, get what you signed up for? I sign up for stuff, and you could believe I look in my inbox. I mean, they don't let you in. They go, well, you got to activate your account. Okay, and then I get the link and I click and I can log in. So, with that being said, fill out a support ticket if you want me to check your associates. But if you're paying for solo ads, make sure that you're on the solo ad list. Okay? Huge. I want to buy a solo ad from you. I want to be on your list so I can see my ad. Oh, well, let's get out the book of excuses. Here they are right here. Well, what the guy asked this question. Let me go to page 45. Excuse number 45. You can't be on the list because it's a special list. Oh, well, how'd you get people to sign up into the list? Let me look over here. Well, we require things. Oh, so I'm going to pay for a solo and I don't get to be on the list to receive the solo? Let me see here. What can we say? It's amazing. It just blows my mind. And if you want to place a solo ad with me, you can be on the WorldGram list. You can be on the associate list. We offer some. They're on the list. They can see their ad go out. What do you mean? Hi, I'd like a solo ad. Okay, can I be on the list that gets them? No, you can't. Unbelievable. So those are this is again, just you're being lied to. You need to be on the list, right? Number one. So again, back to the member area. You're going to see a lot of links on the left menu. What I would recommend is slow but sure movement through these things. Make sure that you realize you can go to the Learning Center and you can start your training. You can see all the different bootcamp lessons. And oh my goodness, if you have any problems, click on the Start Here button and use this AI. This AI is based on my workshops. I specially built it so that you can ask questions and get answers based on my training, that sort of a thing. Okay, it's there. What are the best ways to promote, that kind of thing? And I don't even know what it'll say. It's just searching all of the workshops I've loaded in there. Follow lesson 3, stand out, and it's going to go through this. I'm not going to sit there and watch it, but it's going to go through all of the tools and the methods, and you can really ask it a lot of other questions, right? And then go from there. Okay, so it's there. And then there's a general GPT or DeepSeek that you can ask questions like, what do you think of paid signups? What do you think of guaranteed Remember what I was talking about? Are they any good for my business op? And then let's see what it says. Get advice, sound advice. See, low engagement. Most guaranteed signups are incentivized. They're paid to sign up. They sign up and then they're gone. You'll never see them again. See? So there you go. I wanted to show you the new messaging system. It's a gold mine. I'll go into my other account here where I have messages, and if you click on one of these little circles, you can see that there are new messages and new chats. And if you click, it takes a minute to load because it's checking through a lot of stuff. And you can see there's this button up here that says who's logged in. This, I'm not going to click on it because I don't want to show you who's under that account. But you can click on that and see maybe 5 or 6 people that are currently logged in the member area that you've sponsored. And you can message them with one click or live chat with them. All right, so that's there for you. You can send them a message, or you can start chat. You can compose messages. You can start live chat. There is a help video here that'll get you through how the whole system works. But it's fantastic. You can be discussing things with people and just delete, keep it clean, and go from there. Many times they'll answer. All kinds of things like that are possible. I might even get it so that when you want to chat with someone, a little pop-up bubble will show up, right? And then a little bubble will come up on the browser and say, hey, you know, your sponsor wants to talk to you. You can also communicate directly with your sponsor by clicking on compose message and message my sponsor. So you can ask your sponsor questions. You can also click here to select an active user like the who's logged in, but it's right there for you too. It's another way to see it. Okay. Are there any questions about that? A very powerful system. Now, Worldcoin is one of our biggest successes. Absolutely, you know, I know Ray loves Worldcoin. It is processing literally. I'll show you the board here. Let's just go look at it. I'll pull this over here, and then I'll get into Dataland real quick. Let's go take a look at it. So, and I want to show you a little trick. Here's an update. Thought I'd show you this. So 1,200 people so far after about 10 to 12 days now where it's being active. And you can see that we have 1,700 ads. These clicks are unsolicited clicks. To pay for clicks, you would pay about 40 cents a click, roughly. Unsolicited clicks, you might pay double that if you were paying for them. So, you know, multiply that by, say, 50 cents. You're looking at about $1,500 of free clicks for people. Silver members, platinum members, associates. Not as much associates, but mostly silver and platinum members because you guys get all the credits, right? The Worldcoins. And it costs Worldcoins to have a view. Every view costs 10 coins. Associates, 20 coins per view. So, you know, they upgrade to get a better deal. And they also get free Worldcoin with their traffic injections every month. Okay, so transactions 111,000 is not bad. Those are the people moving, doing things in here. So you'll notice that on the 21st and the 22nd, and today continuing, there are big numbers of new people coming in. And that's where the offer builders work. See, if I said to people, hey, silver members, hey, platinum members, come to my workshop live and I'll give you this, and I'll just throw in $50 into your commission. Guess what? it would overload the system. This is an example of the mule, right? You kick it, right? You push it, it doesn't move. The mammal just sits there, not going to move. But if you hold, remember the carrot, with the carrot hanging over, and it's trying to get to the food. That's the bonus. That's the only way to get a mammal to move ahead. You can kick it once, it'll move maybe 2 paces, right? You can push on it, do anything you want. It will not move. The thing that makes mammals move, including people that are out there on the internet, are bonuses. Some kind of bonus. So you know what I did? I just said, if you log in, I'll give you 1,000 Worldcoin. That's it. I just put that. It was a one-liner. It's just a simple thing. And we had over 1,000 of them log in and just come in. And they said, yeah. And they had to do something to get their coin. But over time, you can see how that number is just going up and up and up. Because I offered a bonus, a real live bonus for really doing nothing, just logging in. And I sent it out to some select associates. And guess what? They came a running. And they run hard because the carrot now is right there. And they can get the carrot. That's the thing with bonuses, right? If they log in, they get the reward. So let's talk about the offer builders. Like, why are people not using them? I don't know. They're right here. PLR offer builder. This is my favorite one. It's the only one I'm going to show you because you can take any of these 12 items and create an offer, even a landing page automatically. For example, let's see what the offer looks like here. And this is just a page that you can send out to anybody that you want and say, I'll give you all of these items if you do the following. You can also generate associates with it and say, listen, if you come down here, all you have to do is register for all these items because they get access to the PLR vault. They don't have the offer builder, but they have the vault. In other words, this is the carrot. This is the bonus that they get for doing anything. In this case, signing up. In this case, whatever you want to tell them in the email. Send an email to this. Let me know. Give me the transaction ID or whatever it is, and I will set you up with these things. So this is the easiest one to use because it's all there, right? You can grant the offer. You can send them the download link. Just give it, say, here's the email. Yeah, thanks. Thanks for signing up. Thanks for signing up. I appreciate it. You can even go over here and see the details and put this in. You can even have GPT rewrite this for you and turn it into an HTML page, right? Because we do have into the AI an instant AI page builder, which you can add to these prompts and create beautiful pages. All right, so it's all here. Everything is here. But yes, I do apologize for one thing, and I really am sorry about this. It will take work and effort. I'll tell you a funny. I'm on Arnold. We all know Arnold Schwarzenegger. I'm on his list. It's called the Pump Club. I'm a big fan of Arnold because the guy has trained his whole life. The guy's an actor. He's everything, right? The guy, it's just every box is checked, right? And every 2 weeks, he sends out a rant. And it's so good to read. It's exactly what I say. He says, you know what the problem is? Nobody's willing to do the work. People want to go to the gym. They want to get big and strong, but they don't want to do it. Oh, not today. I'm planning it. I'm thinking about it. I'm kind of putting my workout together. He rants about it. He goes on about lazy, this stuff. And I got to admit, I'm the same way. After, I've been on the planet for 60 times around the sun. I just can't believe how much stuff there is. And people don't do it. They just don't. They don't even fill out a support form and say, hey, George, can you do a little video for me on on what you're talking about, with this? Can you take a look at this? Take 2 seconds. All you got to do is fill it out. I'll help. I'll offer you anything I can, to assist. But no. I'm busy looking for something easy, right? So remember, offering people something is fantastic. Now, you don't have to limit it to just the offer builder. You have a full website. It's a beautiful website. It's part of your package. See that right here? You could create a whole category on your website for sites that are cool, or cool sites, or my partners. Like, you create a category on your left or right menu, and every time somebody upgrades in your affiliate program or in the silver, you put a page there for them and say, I'll build the page for you. Don't worry about it. Just tell me what your program is. Give me your link, and you build their page right here. Just go in, build a page. Done. Right? What's your affiliate link? Well, it's http worldprofit.com !ID equals 1085. Wow. Copy the prompt and build it. Go in here, paste it in, let it build. It'll build you an HTML site. You put it on your site under that category called partner sites, whatever, and you say, listen, I'll set up the page for you that'll go to on my website. No problem. Done. Look at it. Boy, this is hard work, isn't it? I'm sitting here doing this live. I've never done this before. Simple, right? Partner sites. There they are. It's just, it flabbergasts me how much is out there now. And I'm going to tell you a secret. This is a secret. About 25 years ago, I talked to my partners, and I said to them, here, let's just do this. Let's put this up. It's almost comical, right? It's just so simple. You just go website management, home, add page. And we'll just say full width page, right? Because we'll link to it. And we'll call it demo page, whatever. We can put it under that new category, say it was opportunities, right? Go in here. All you have to do is click the source button, paste it in, click source again if you want, and bing, there we go. But page is done. It's under opportunities. All you have to do is go here. And you say to the person, look, your page is done. It's under opportunities, wherever that is. I don't even know if I've got it showing. I probably don't have it showing. Oh, there it is. Demo page. And there it is. There's your page, buddy. Thank you for upgrading. Thank you for doing something in my affiliate program. Oh, you don't like green? We could change it to another color. Whatever. No problem. Done. Let me tell you the secret. This is something I talked to my partners about 25 years ago. I said, and I did, I had a list of excuses, and they were valid excuses from our members. And our members said these things. I've got them. I've actually got it in one of my I've got a very old notebook here. That'd be, Jesus, this notebook, you can even see how crinkled the pages are. This notebook is over 25 years old. Bootcamp topics, I used to write them all down. And I had a list of valid excuses from people that were members that said, listen, Worldprofit is lacking in, I need a website management system. I need a prospect management system. That one was from Linda Elsie, one of our top sellers. She said, I just need this. I want this. And And I wrote them all down. And I said, I'm going to build all of this stuff. My goal was to eliminate all excuses. I wanted them all gone. So that if a person came up to me and they said, I can't do this, I can help you, but they wouldn't be able to have an excuse. There wouldn't be any excuses, not from a system. The system to me is flawless. It's perfect. Doesn't get any better than this. And the honesty of the person talking to you. So there's another way to offer people things. I feel like this is a system that is just absolutely shiny perfect. And the biggest problem that I had, the biggest issue, the biggest excuse was, I don't have enough places to promote. Well, now you do. Want more places to promote? Here they are. We have so many places to promote. Under freebies, we have the promo code center. Sites, unlimited sites. Full page, look at this, the gold upgrade. Look at that. Look at all this stuff. You can go in and just sign up for 5 of them. Just say, today, I'm going to sign up for 5 of these sites and I'm going to make it happen. Right? There's also, under ad examples, new associate sources. This is where the associates are signing up from. All right. This is these Bing, this, these two. This is Worldprofit. This is what we've achieved through just being on search engines. That's all. They just come to Worldprofit and they sign up. We get hundreds a week, hundreds, if not 1,000. Well, probably 1,000, over 1,000 a week. Go in here, investigate, put the time in. You won't regret it. And if you do have problems, just fill out a support ticket and say, hey, whatever. There's a help video here that you can watch that'll get you through the associate sources, right? Help you understand how they work. Got landing page codes all over here in case you want to use any of the landing pages. These are all your links. You can just say, copy the link to the clipboard, make up an ad, right? That kind of a thing. And you can see sources of sales. Where are the sales coming from? They're right there. All right. Are there any questions about this before we talk about our top monitors? So if you have a question, just go ahead and put it in. I'll do the best I can to answer you. The winner, the top monitor that helps with the most sales of silver or platinum upgrades, first place is 100, second place is 75, and third place 50. So if you want to be in on this game and you want to become a monitor, fill out a support ticket and we'll send you a questionnaire, and then I send you to a few training videos, and then you can take over. You can become a monitor. And the other monitors will help you too, right? They're not going to they'll help you out if you have any questions or anything. And we also have a support area in Microsoft Teams, which used to be Skype. And you can join that and you can ask questions. The other monitors will help you and go from there. It's free. There's no charge. But way to go, Phil. Phil is in the lead with Raj, Nicole, Sydney, Daniel, Bill, Linda, and Ivy all trying. You've got another week, full week left. Top sellers, I only post 20. There are more. Phil, again, top seller, Aaron Parmet, and you can see the list here. Platinum upgrade, why not? Platinum VIP gives you, very importantly, is you get 100,000 world coins per month instead of 50,000, which are all used for advertising. You get 40% on sales referrals instead of 20 as a silver member. You also get 100 fresh exclusive leads every month using the traffic injection system, which also adds these now. Every time you do a traffic injection, the best thing to do is get your phone to remind you of your month, like when your next injection is. Okay, you just say, talk to your Google or whatever and ask them. Just say, hey, remind me every month on this day, and it will. It'll come up on your phone or whatever. So again, just a matter of doing it. Worldprofit Graphics Studio is included for unlimited graphics, banners, any dimension, anything that you need is all in there. It's all stored in the cloud. Very, very easy to use. You've got an unlimited autoresponder. And again, the ClickBank Superstore, all of the store builders are included, plus an advanced ad tracker. 18 mega traffic injections, of course, every month. So if you're interested in upgrading either monthly or yearly, 1, 2, 3 years, just fill out a support ticket for a quote and we'll get to you. Does anybody have any questions about anything we've talked about today? Anybody with any questions? And again, folks, I really want you to think about this here. You have to be so careful with what you get in your email boxes about how easy things are. They're not easy. It's not easy. Everything you see online about these types of things is a lie. It is. It applies in almost all areas of this type of marketing. Oh, it also applies in other areas too, right? We've all seen gizmos to, help make life easier. Some of them are good. I admit it. But in our market, somebody's telling you that it's easy to just make money. It's not. It's easy because you're the one that's opening your wallet and they're making money off of you and they're not giving you anything in return, I assure you. So be careful. Is affiliate marketing possible? Of course it is. We send out a lot of paychecks every month. It's possible, but those are very hardworking individuals that do that. So you can be one easy, and if you can't and you're having a problem, all you have to do is fill out a support form. So I don't see any questions. Hopefully everybody is going to have a great long weekend. Happy Memorial Day to everybody in the US. And again, if I've missed anything, absolutely fill out a support ticket and I will get back to you. Okay, thanks a lot.